Hello, welcome to Timberborn in Stardew Valley here. As we continue working on our little community, let's go ahead and get it started. So what we're doing right now, the last playthrough, the last episode, we kind of finished our bad water diversion as well as raising us up to the level we wanted it to be. Now we're working on this here. We also added our first zip line route over to this area. So this was all red, now it's green. So that's what we're doing. We're just sitting, kicking back and watching the beavers build, I think. Let me see. What are we doing? We could be making some metal. Let's do that. Because we have scrap metal here. We have 157 gears. That's enough gears to last us for a while. For whatever. We have 1.7 science. Let's see. We mainly have all of, well, we don't have this. 1.83. Hmm. It's 1.4 for a large windmill. I mean, I think that we wait until we get 3. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could go for the observatory, but it requires uh, sap, that fir tree sap. I forget what it's called. Pine resin. We don't really have a pine forest for us to be getting a tapper shack. So I think that means that we wait and we go for these 3,000 so we can get the overhang 6x1. Since we don't have a lot of beavers right now, we have a max population of 30. We're kind of rotating what we're doing between producing metal blocks and producing scrap. So we produce metal blocks, so we run out of scrap. Then we stop producing metal blocks and we take our smelter employee beaver and we send them out to gather scrap metal. And I think we're going to go ahead. We're not going to use these. Well, they're 3. We may. Never mind. We'll keep these. We may end up using that after all. I was going to say because we're going to raise this up a level. But since these are already 3, if we want to have something working off, like a water pump or something working off of here, then we're going to have to build these anyway and then put a 1 level platform on here. Our large water pump requires treated planks. See, if we put, this is a 2 for, yeah. Hmm. Maybe, no. I was going to say, maybe we put a fir forest down here. But we want to coordinate our pine forest with our maple forest. So we only have to build one tapper shack that can then harvest both the maples as well as the fir. Hmm. Yeah, not a lot of space in this map, but that's okay. That's all right. I like small maps. I prefer smaller maps to the really large maps anyway. I've yet to fill up an entire large map, like the 128 by 128, or I don't know if that's large, 215. I don't know what the large sizes are. All I know is I have yet to fill one up. Hmm. Now, one of the questions is, do we keep this? I think we don't. Probably something I will come to regret later. It's taking all this down. Well, I should have left that. See, should have left that one there. Because I think what we're going to do. And this is a major road. Going to do that so that we can then build over here without having to build scaffolding up over here. Let's make these a priority pickup. Zippity doo dah. See the beavers go by. Zip on the zipper line. That one went too fast. Okay, I was like, why is that one empty? Because it was nighttime and everybody just got a drink. Let's go slow. See what it looks like when one zips on the zip line slowly. Yeah, no, now you're not going to do it. Nobody's going to use it. Oh, there it goes. Hey. So this entire cycle is just going to be picking up the rubble. No more space available. All right, now they're getting back to work. Seven unemployed beavers. Holy moly. Well, might as well do scrap then while we're here. Let's add another hauler. And then we will quickly have a death wave and have to scale everything back. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put logistics dumps here. Oh. Because they're not getting these. So they can come here, grab some building material, get back on the zip line, go over here. Be like a shorter route. Okay, so they finished all that. Very good. So next we want to take this out. Yeah, the whole thing. And we want to put in, wait, oh, drats. Yeah, this is when we could have used some dynamite. Yeah, so actually we're going to take out this. Gonna have to redo all that. What a drag. And we're gonna put 2 of these down here. And yeah, we'll say close above downstream depth 150. And we will put in a platform for now. Sorry, beavers. Sorry that I got that wrong. Okay, let's come over here, build another one of these, and make that metal. Make that a priority build. There, we'll check them out at night. Oh, 5-day drought, not too bad. So this is not where we are going to end up with our housing. Now you might be saying, Joe, why are you putting, you might be asking, Joe, why are you putting these sluices so far down? If we're raising this up a level, then more than likely, even keeping it at 150 is not going to keep water in there deep enough for water pumps to reach. Well, eventually, we're going to put in a large water pump in here, so it'll be able to reach down to 4 level size or depth of 4. So it will still be helpful. Now, more than likely, we will never run into a situation where these sluices are needed to be open. But, you know, who knows? Because we're going to have so much water in here that it'll never evaporate down to where we're needing, well, okay. We may run out of water here, which then would be make this useful. So, okay, never mind all that. We shouldn't run out of water here in this basin, this reservoir, but we might in this. So, there may be situations where we need to open that up. Well, so we could go ahead and get rid of all those. Yeah, they were picking up logs. Yeah, it's 5. Oops. Need you to get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Just when I realized that I needed to pause the blocks that were as high as this so that we didn't flood over the sides. Right when I realized that, the flaw, the hole in my plan was exposed. All right. Yeah, that's going to take a while because they can only build one at a time. So what else can we do? Well, we can turn back on this. We can turn this guy off. We can add another scrapper. And then I'm still looking, where could we, I think here. Still looking to see like where would it make sense to put here, let's do this. Okay, I think all we do is cut. Oh, we still have scrap over here in this area. Give the other builders something to do. So you just finished the job. Oh, okay. You had to do that one first. All right. Left that at 78% done. Really? Could just finish that and then come down here and build this. Yeah. No. No. Thank you. Yeah. Let's make this of high priority. Yeah. Now, why didn't it take you that long to build that stairs? It did for you to build those stairs. Holy moly. I mean, I know you got this project going on, but you all aren't building the same thing over there. Can't all four builders be working on the same block? All the way around. $56% done. Never mind. Come on, seriously. Whatever. It's like, so we have four builders. Is it like each one takes a round at working on this block? One, like builder one does something, then builder two, then builder three, then builder four. And that's why this was like left at 75, because builder three was working on this one, but his shift came up to work on this wooden block. So he had to come over there and do that. Was that what that was about? Why are you hungry? Man, stop and get some food before you go do your work. All right. Oh, because it's not that you don't have any trees to cut down, just that we're not using, or we have too many logs. Where's, oh, here he is. All right. So then get back to work. Clear out these two. So we're going to put another metal worker here. And it can reach that metal. think we're going to do that because I think that's where we'll put our tapper shack. All right, we can go back to working on these. Now that we have our sides built up there. We're going to cut all this down. Yeah, why? Seriously? Been doing that all along? Surge is crazy. It's been doing that all along? Okay. Yes, it has been. I mean, look at this. What? So our power has been really intermittent because of this baloney. Well, I'm sure it's all because we keep every time we put a block in here, it messes up the water flow. Are we now? Yes. Now we want 1.8. Either that or 1.4. But we'll need paper before we do get that, which would be 250. Six-day drought. too far from a district. %. Nope. No spawners. And let's clean up all this. And that's all the time we have left for today's episode. So we'll take a big shot here of our little village, Stardew Valley. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And you'll come back and join us when we continue. Until next time, have a terrific day.